closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Bravo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
And your Texas Longhorns will take over. 1st and 10.
Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Lets it go quickly. What a catch!
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field. But instead, this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
The Longhorns lining up here on 1st and 10. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And the running back takes the handoff. And the defense comes up with the football.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. But give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Caught in the flat by the running back. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Important 3rd down play coming up after that completion. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
5-yard line. 5 yard 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 line. Brings up second and goal.
That's a second and goal play for the offense. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, they come out in that nickel package, and the move pays off, gives them that extra defensive back on the field, a little bit more speed and awareness, and it pays off with this big interception.
Getting set. Here's second down. Big throw caught on the left side. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been, and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
That completion makes it second and medium. Play action fake, looking to throw. Fired into a tight window and picked off. He's bringing it back. Touchdown, Tigers. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. They now have the lead in this semifinal game.
How about that one, Chris? The big man goes up, shows his skills to come up with that interception, and then the athletic ability to run it back for a touchdown. The big guy can move.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0.
That makes the score Clemson 7.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out. It's Barkley. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. On the move. Still going. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown. That is an unforgettable moment for that kick return. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up, and of course you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Terrell. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback.
Will take over first and 10.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Here's the second down play. Here's the handoff. Has the first down and more. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
So you're a defensive coordinator trying to stop this offense. Your eyes are in the backfield worried about that quarterback, if he's going to run it or throw it. You got to worry about the receivers getting downfield and making big plays. And now, oh, by the way, you got a program that has great history at the running back spot. Guys like, think about it, Travis Etienne and C.J. Spiller, the backs they have here now on this roster. Just so many different combinations and ways to attack you.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Great accuracy here by the quarterback, hitting his receiver in stride on that slant, and it gave him a chance to pick up some yards after the catch.
The Tigers pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. And looking to throw now on first down. Quick throwaway. No man in the area, and here comes the flag for intentional grounding. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or are they going to sell out and bring the pressure.
So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. He's going for a big play downfield. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 39. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Longhorns pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for the wideout. Oh, the pass is picked off.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Could take it all the way.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
He finds some space. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. First down. We're going to throw the football. Pump over the middle. It's Fox. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. Early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Grab down the middle. It's Givens. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22.
This is why this Clemson offense is so tough to defend. You get caught up in the running game, the threat of the quarterback as a potential run threat. You leave yourself one-on-one, and then he can make these throws downfield to dynamic playmakers on the perimeter.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Chris, that's his 3rd interception in this game alone. If he's going to stay in this game, he's got to do a better job of protecting the football.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Crucial 3rd down play after that completion. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Boom. And they've got the returner corralled.
And the Clemson offense will take over 1st and 10.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. That's reeled in. It's Fox. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. It's going to be incomplete, trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time, and if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
He's back to throw again on 2nd down. Running out of time in the pocket. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. There's a screen pass to the running back. And he never had a chance, tackled in the backfield.
Good job here by the defense on 3rd down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
And the Tigers will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Bringing pressure. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Play action here on 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Breaks into the open. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Boy, this defense is doing an outstanding job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage. That's their 3rd interception now in the game.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. And the back now goes in motion. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. And that run produces a decent gain.
He's brought down near the 16-yard line. 3rd down coming up.
Clemson now operating in the red zone. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And that one's picked off. What a play. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Now it's second down here. Play fake, looking to throw. Nowhere to go, the ball knocked loose. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The Tigers will come to the line on fourth down, hoping to keep this drive going. Needs a completion here on fourth down. On the move now. Using his legs here. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. They get to the line here in the no huddle. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook?
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this. It's his second interception in this game so far. obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Wants to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Givens. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. That completion sets up a third down play. Out of the gun now on third down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now, big decision coming up here on fourth.
They've been stopped in their first two fourth down attempts. Here comes number 3. Looking to throw again. The pass is intercepted. Not much on the return there, but a great interception to get the offense the football at the 42.
Well, at this point, the offensive coordinator has to think about going to the other quarterback. That's his 4th interception in this game alone. He's throwing the ball into coverage, and the defense is making him pay for it.
Looks to the left, and it's complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Close to the tight end. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Yeah, I'm surprised he dropped the ball here. This tight end is known for his hands. The ball's put on the money. Somehow it just goes through his arms.
Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. It's a quick grab. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down. Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on fourth down. Looking to throw here. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Handoff from the shotgun. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. They're going to run it here. He shreds the tackle. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Clemson.
So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes onto the field. The field goal is good. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Longhorns will kick this away to begin the second half.
Texas.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Important possession here to begin the third quarter as they try to continue momentum from the first half and build on this lead. Some hard running there through a tackle. They bring it down, but the drive has now reached the 35. This offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
Now, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and the ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Direct snap. Defense makes the tackle, but that Wildcat look does produce a first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Second down play coming up. Defense showing blitz here. Trying to find some room. It's Terrell. They stop him, but it's a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback could put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. And the Tigers come up to the line in a hurry-up. There's the handoff. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
Ball back at the 6 for second and goal after a loss. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Clemson. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with a pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. A The freshman is lucky that didn't get picked off.
Hey, great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the two-point try.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They'll keep it on the ground with the counter play. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball.
That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
But what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And Chris, I think back all the years of Texas football, going way back, and they've had some good receivers. Roy Williams comes to mind, Devin Duvernay more recently in the slot. But, man, they really need to start a new legacy, and maybe plays like this can get them going in a new direction.
He'll take a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Longhorns.
That's just great execution by this offense. The quarterback needs time on that post route. Now, I'm impressed by this receiver. I didn't know if he'd be able to get clear on that post, but he does. Lined up on the right side. Quarterback and he have worked on this all week to be able to find that route and that timing. This time they hit it for a touchdown.
PHC is good. They still trail, though. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Breaking free at the 35. Powering through a tackle. Refuses to be stopped. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Tigers. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination.
But it's just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. The pass rush closing in. Hit just as he throws the ball.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right. But that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Play fake, looking to throw. Here's another interception. We're losing track. It's a short return. They bring him down to the 22, but this defense steps up and makes a big play.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Offense back out there trying to get something going. Heavy blitz look here, pre-snap. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Out of bounds, but not before a big game. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field. Somebody...
Touchdown, Clemson. This offense really clicking.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. Offense operating from the pistol. They'll hand it off. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on second down. The sure hands. It's Bond. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his second catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
The pass ball is incomplete. He tried to extend the play, but nobody open. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking to throw it again. Catch made on the out route.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Grab down the middle. It's Butler. It's good for first down yardage. Set up at the 26 now. The Longhorns will come to the line to crank up the tempo. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's an out route. The catch made. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line. Third and short here in this playoff. It's the 9th play of the drive coming up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Pressure is coming. Well, they trap him for a sack. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. The attempt from 47 yards. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. We've played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. So who's going to pick up the W as we begin the final quarter of play? So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Signs a quick throw. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And it's caught. Touchdown, Texas.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5-wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
Offense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And the 2-point try is good, so the lead is down to 11. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Texas.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. With the pocket breaking down. Pass ball is incomplete, but there's a flag. Will it keep the drive alive? The Tigers will line up to kick it away. On a punt now for the first time today. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Makes a quick grab. And he's tackled immediately, so not much of a gain on the play.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
He's past the marker and still going. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. That's solid run, good for first down yardage. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Hey, it's a nice game here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Looking to throw it on first down. The receiver makes the catch. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Longhorns are in the red zone. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking right, this one caught. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Longhorns come to the line with 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 11. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's running out of time here. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And the defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line. Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Good pass. Here comes a jet sweep.
How about that, Chris, on 3rd down? This defense is not giving up an inch. Good job of recognizing that they're trying to get the ball outside. Good pursuit, and this defense right now is playing with a lot of confidence.
So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Texas.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Clemson offense has back out onto the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Punt quickly. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? Leaning on the run game here late. Got the first down and still motoring. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. A spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? The running game is working. Let's stick with it on 1st down. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. On the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Takes the ball and heads to the left side. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Well, this is a huge third down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
Playoff games coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. And third and short to try to pick it up on the ground. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Leading here in the fourth quarter, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. This could be the game here. As incomplete under heavy pressure, a big fourth down stop.
I mean, I hate to second guess here, but why in the world with this lead wouldn't you just punt the ball away and allow your defense to ice this football game? This now gives this offense great field position and a chance to really take advantage of it.
Time winding down deep in this game with a shot at the championship game on the line. Can the offense step up? Caught over the middle. It's Bond. And the game just good enough for a first down.
Chris, it's not always the big, tall receiver that gives these defenses headaches on slant routes. Sometimes it can be that undersized guy from the slot that's very tough to get your hands on.
And looking to throw now on first down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
It comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to chuck it again. Caught by the receiver. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Grab down the middle. It's Winston. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. First and goal, handoff. Touchdown, Longhorns. This offense is still clicking.
Boy, what a great job by this offense to put this touchdown up on the board with under 3 minutes to go. It's a no-brainer. You go for 2 and try to tie this game up here late.
So obviously down 2, they'll go for the 2-point conversion and try to tie the score. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He makes the catch. That 2-point try levels the game here in the late stages. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Texas.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. First play of the drive now for the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Finds his man. It's Fox. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Chris, look at the clock here. We're under a minute to play, and it's a completion, but it's not very effective. The defense's job is to just keep everything in front of them. The offense has got to come up with different ways to manipulate that coverage and take some shots downfield.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Makes a quick catch. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, great job here by the quarterback to find the running back out of the backfield. That'll earn his team a new set of downs.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Short pass finds the tight end. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Completion makes it second and short. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. He can go past the 10. Touchdown, Texas. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. They have taken the lead in this semifinal game.
What a play here by the defense. We kept thinking this defense might have to come up with a stop to give the ball back to their own offense to see if they can maybe take the lead, but instead they take matters into their own hands and come up with a turnover and a touchdown.
Texas.
Bringing it out, it's Terrell. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. First down, looking to throw the football. He escapes the pocket. Looking for a late, deep throw. One last pass attempt, ball is incomplete, and that will wrap up this game. That's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even vigorous. They go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.